Yes, guys, so look, I've been doing this for a while. Okay, listen to me. I've been on and off. You guys have probably been through the same thing. If you're watching this video, you most likely have been through the same exact thing. So what I'm talking about is from personal experience. It has been watching YouTube videos like Imran Gatsi, watching Hamza, watching people like that, watching any financial video, any like easy road to 10k, easy this, fastest way to 10k, fastest way to your first million. Bunch of rubbish, right? It's all a scheme. Like Imran Gatsi, no hate, amazing videos, great content what he does. Like, as you can see, he's trying to inspire young men, but all in all, his agency is growyouragency.com, obviously, which is an agency that just helps agencies grow. And what does he promote? He promotes what's the best money building scheme that you can have in 2023. Guess what one he says every time is the best? It's the one where you have to get a customer, pay monthly. It's the one where you have to provide a service. It can be anything, and that comes under the name agency. So when you try and build your agency, obviously he's a smart man, clever man, what a business idea. But yeah, agency, you build your agency and he's like, this is harder than I thought. I can't get one client, no one's responding to my emails, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, who told me to make an agency? Who was it? Imran Gatsi. Let's see what he says. Oh, he's got a company about growing your agency. 1.5k. He always says 1.5, 1k to 2k margin is great margin to invest into your company. So why not? Bang, he sells you. But it's not all in all bad, because I haven't personally tried it, his company. But all in all, I reckon it is actually great. I reckon it does actually grow your agency. So as much as it is, YouTube is just, yeah, videos like that, just growing your own thing. I've tried the monk modes, I failed. I'm finally entering a monk mode where I'm like, you know what, no one panic. This might be the one. You feel me? Like, but that's with every monk mode, right? Every time you finally crack down, you're like, yeah, cool, this is it. Every time where you're like, yeah, it always fails. It takes a week. You either bust out some sinful activities, you go out, you get distracted, you get lazy. It all comes together. The mind isn't strong until you make it strong, right? So finally, I'm on this road. I'm like, cool. What do? I stumble upon an Instagram reel. I'm just scrolling, mindlessly scrolling. I'm like, yeah, cool. At least mine's motivational. It's good for me. This and that, bunch of shit. Same shit that we all probably go through. Yeah, I'm scrolling through. Get real. I'm like, watch this video. So I'm like, okay, cool. Send that to myself. I don't ever save it, because I'll save it. I'll never ever go in my saves and be like, oh, I saved this for a reason. Never do that. Send it to myself. I was like, cool, I'll watch that later. Come to the next day, next day morning. I was like, you know what? I'll complete all my shit, all my meditation, my Bible reading, my praying, my book reading, whatever. After that, I was like, cool, I'm gonna go sit down. I'm gonna crack down what I need to do, and I'll get it done. I'm watching this, I'm like, cool. So it's got 5 videos. It was the 12 stoic questions. It was the 12 stoic questions. It was the one which is like the Rich Dad Poor Dad podcast. I don't know what his name was. His name was something Kiyosaki. Obviously, Imran Gatsi was like, how to make your first 10k, which is a bunch of rubbish. Stuff. Monk mode obviously isn't rubbish. Monk mode is amazing, because it does actually set your mind on the right path, builds that callus. It's David Goggins' podcast. I didn't bother watching because I've watched so much David Goggins. I just know what he's all about. And there was one more which really woke me up, and I can't remember what it was. There was another one which was 20 laws of money, I want to say. Yeah, that one I wasn't a fan of. But one that woke me up the most was the Rich Dad Poor Dad. And that one was, wow. Because what it was the poor dad was saying, oh, go to school, just be an average person, just don't take any risks, just do it. Do what you know is best. Rich Dad was saying, cool, work for me for free, and I'll teach you. And obviously work for free. Why would you work for free? Who works for free? He said, rich people work for free. To me, that doesn't make sense. But in a sense, it does, because a rich person is not working a contracted job. They're not working a job which is like monthly salary, hourly salary. It's just, it's just complete your job, get a client, sell it to your client. You're not working for money. You're working, gain a client, gain this, gain that. Eventually, yes, the last result is money. But the Rich Dad said, you're not working for money, because then you're going to start working you're going to start thinking like an employee, not like a workie, let's say. Andrew Tate says workie, whatever. Like a workie, you're going to start thinking, oh, salary at the end of the month, salary at the end of the month. I'm getting retained by a job, it's fine. I can have a bad day today, then have a good day today. But no, once you enter the entrepreneurship area, I hope, I'm not there yet, obviously. This is my road to success. Once I'm there, then maybe something will happen. But yeah, it's not, once you're an entrepreneur, it's just every day. You can't have a day off. You can't. Because if you're not working for a day, you lose all that momentum that you built up. But when you're working a contracted job, you have a bad day. Oh, cool. You get informal, you get whatever. Bit of rubbish. But if you're not pushing for the sky's the limit, right? So if you're not pushing for the sky, you're not achieving what you really want to achieve, if you feel me, if you understand what I'm saying. I've started to knock down, I'm starting to think the rich dad is amazing, like, because he taught him through the game Monopoly. Obviously everyone knows Monopoly. It's just build houses, build hotel. 4 houses, 1 red hotel. 4 greenhouses, 1 red hotel. And what it is that actually teaches you, that's what you do with your money. Put in a house, it's just real estate. 4 greenhouses, 1 red hotel. And guess what the rich dad did? Obviously, millions of houses, right? Well, let's not say millions, let's say thousands. Thousands of houses, 1 red hotel. Don't know exactly what hotel. I need to educate myself a little bit more on it. Really a little bit more. But yeah, it's just amazing what they do. Okay, but back to who I am. I am a aspiring millionaire. Hopefully one day I will achieve up here. Right now I'm just gonna grind for it. Start a YouTube channel. Obviously, everyone knows why. I'm gonna be so transparent with you guys. Whoever watches, I'm gonna be so transparent. I'm just gonna tell you right there and then, this is what it is, this is how it is. I'm aspiring. I've been going for, I think I started, let me check, journal, maybe 20 days a month right now. And I messed up one day where I didn't just journal. I did everything else, just didn't journal. The next video, I'll have everything about my day. I'll have what I do in a day, what I do weekends, how I do it, how I learn it, what I'm doing. Like, so I've reached a milestone, I've reached a month, and I'll be like, cool, I've done it for a month consistently, therefore meaning it's not hard enough. So I can go from this difficulty, which is like completing 6 tasks, which I don't want to do, to build that callous in my mind. 6 tasks, I'll up it to 7, or maybe like, let's give a good example. When you're in the gym, let's say you're working out, I don't know, 30 kg dumbbell press 4 reps on your chest, yeah? And you're starting to get 10 reps consistently. You're like, okay, cool. Instead of going heavier, maybe you can, include some half reps in there, include some 1.5 reps, include some pauses, So what I'm thinking is, instead of adding more tasks to make it extremely complicated, manage my time, it'll be horrible, just increase the difficulty of the tasks. So let's say reading a book. Instead of just reading a book, however many pages I feel, right now I was reading 2 before, now I'm reading 10 pages of my book. Before I was opening my Bible and reading it, now I'm reading 2 pages of my Bible. When I wake up in the morning, I just pray whatever's in my head. With the first thing you wake up, obviously, blank in the head. So you're not going to be very thinking, you're just going to want to get out of the way, gotta get on with your day. I changed that. I wrote down what I wanted to pray about. I think it was 3 days ago I started this. I wrote it down. What I think I might change it to, because I'm not really liking it. It's a bit weird. I might do I might add it as a task of every night before, write down what you want God to bless you with the next day. Want to bless you with, want to thank Him for, and so on and so forth. I'll probably have a standard of obviously keeping it as, thank you for allowing me to wake up today. Thank you for the day yesterday. Thank you for the activities I did. Thank you for the rest. Thank you for my sleep. Thank you for taking care of my family. You know, what you should just be thankful for no matter what. Thank you for my water. Thank you for my food. You know? But yeah. That's what I'm saying. I might just increase the difficulty instead of adding more. Because I feel like if I add more, I'm going to get overloaded. My brain's going to be like, oh, this, now I need to do this, now I need to do this. Instead, I'll just do this and I just spend more time on it to improve that standard. Another thing, goals. I don't know what video it was that I watched. I want to remind myself what video it was, but I haven't got a clue. It was a video where it was, I'm literally just going raw. I'm not going to research anything. I'm just going to go off what on the top of my mind is. I'm just going to tell you straight. Maybe next video I'll write something down, but this first video I'm just going raw. I'm just letting you know what's up for me. It was a video about goals. I don't want to lie and tell you it was this video when it wasn't. It was a video and it was telling how if you don't have a goal in mind, how if you're just sat there just with no goal, just going at life, you're just going to end up in a salary job, just working. I think it was Hamza. I want to say it was Hamza. I want to say it was a podcast of his, but I'm not 100% sure. I could be lying. I'll find out for the next video. I will. But goals in life are the most important thing, because it's like manifestation. It's like praying for something. If you're not praying for it, if you're not asking for it, how are you ever going to achieve it? If it's not constantly on your mind, how are you ever going to make that plan? Like, if you want to be a footballer or a basketball player, whatever it is, if you dedicate every day, every second of your life, you're thinking about it, you love it with a passion, you're going to achieve it. Love for God. If you love God every day, if you think about Him every day, you're eventually going to pray more. You're eventually going to do this, do that. You read the Bible more. You got to realize that it all comes down to what's up here in the scowl. Because if you're not focused on your goals of, let's say, my goal right now is hit my first 10k a month. Right now I'm a little bit down, but that's just because I have a normal salary of a job. I have other things that I do as well on the side, which again I will talk about in the next video. But yeah, my goals are, I've set up many goals. I don't know if I've overdone it, but it's a test. I'm running it. I'm seeing if this works. If it doesn't, chuck it out the window. If it does, I like it. I've done goals for the month, goals before I start uni, and goals before the end of the year, for the end of the year. And then goals for life that I want to achieve. And then every month I'll be resetting, I'll be updating, I'll be checking. I might start doing goals for the week. But again, that's a short time frame. It's very short on what you can do. It's very based on what your week is. Because if I'm just working the whole week, what am I going to try and achieve? Am I going to try and up my task? I can't really do much. The only thing I can realistically do for every week is don't fail. Don't lose out on Monquo. Don't get distracted. Don't go partying. But that's the goal mindset. If you're not thinking about it, how are you ever going to achieve it? If you fall in love with something, if you have a passion for it, you're thinking about it every second of the day, you're just you have to achieve it. Because if you're not thinking about anything else, what else are you going to be doing? Nothing. So all you're going to be focusing about is that goal. So another thing would be to not say you can't do this, you can't do that. This is what Hamza taught me. You can't just say, oh, I see a beautiful woman over there, I'm not going to go up to her because of this, because I'm short, because this. It doesn't matter, because someone short has already got a girl. Someone this has already got this. Someone this. Nothing is impossible. If you really set your mind to it and just say, I can, or how can I, you will figure it out. If I have a 10K mindset, I'm like, I want to achieve my first 10K month. And I'm thinking about it, I'm religiously just got it in my mind, digging deep, and asking, how can I achieve the 10K a month? I'm eventually going to try every single little possibility that I can. I'm going to exhaust it to the point where I have to find a way. And even if I don't, even if I achieve, let's say, 5K a month, okay, I'll be like, okay, I've achieved 5K. What can I do to this 5K to make this 10K, Or what can I do to this 1K to double it, make it 2K? What can I do to this 2K to double it, to make it 4K? You're only 10 doubles of 1K away from 1 million. Is it that unrealistic? You go 1K. How do you double 1K? All right, so I just need to, let's say you're earning 1K a month from YouTube, revenue, whatever, rubbish. All you have to do is just double your viewership, double your watch time. How do you double your watch time? Post more. Literally, I can't even think of anything else. I feel like if you just post more, the people that watch you will just watch you again, and you just have more videos, more watch time, more views. Your channel will grow faster. How could you? It's a simple thing. But yeah, literally, you have to ask how. You have to figure out a goal. You have to set up that mindset. You have to watch these videos and actually put them into effect. You can't just watch them, write it down, and then put them to the side and hope something happens. You got to manifest it. You got to pray for it. Everything in your power, you just got to do it to get there. You can't give up on what you want to achieve. It's not possible. I'm doing this video literally on the base of, if I don't do it today, I'm going to keep waiting for the perfect opportunity. I'm going to keep waiting for this. I'm going to keep waiting for that. I'll be like, oh, today's not the day because I haven't got a haircut. Today's not the day because the sun's not out, it's raining. Today's not the day because I haven't taken notes properly. I haven't made sure it's correct. I'm going to post this video. If it doesn't work, I'll change it. If it does work, fucking brilliant. Let's have it. It works. But we'll see. Obviously, first video will never work unless I'm brilliant. But that's it for me for my first video, I guess. But hopefully we see something of this. Hopefully, I won't just do another monk mode where I give up eventually, and I just have to get through it. Just try to get it 6 months, push it for 9. But 6 months apparently is impossible once you get past 6, because you start thinking, I'm missing out on life, this and that. But we'll see. Peace.